What up, my friends? So I was just walking in here. I just got started. And yesterday I was doing a bunch of yard work and moving some stones around and a bunch of 5-gallon jugs of gasoline. And I bent with my knees, but I had to put it out in front of me. And so I pulled my back a little. And last night I was hurting, and this morning a little, and I was coming up the first 2 hills in here, and limping a little and having a little pain pity party for myself, like, oh, your back hurts, blah. And then I look up the hill, because I'm going up the hill, and this little girl, she must have been, I don't know, 7 years old, and she's come running down the hill. And a lot of times people are startled, if they see me. I got all black on, I'm a big guy. But she comes running right down the hill. Her parents, her mom and her brother were up ahead, just behind her. And she was like, "Excuse me, mister." And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "I really like your mohawk." And I was like, "Why, thank you." And almost instantaneously, my back didn't hurt as much, and made my day, It's a little act of kindness from a little kid that I never met before in my life. Just saying, "Hey, I like your hair." I was like, "Man, that was cool." How you doing? Great. It's what do they say? Out of the mouth of babes, right? They're just so innocent and free. And then we allow so much of this outside world to push that innocence and that freedom and that kindness and empathy for others away. And I'm guilty of it, man. I'm guilty of it. I've been down and out, and I've been, living high on the hog. I've been locked up. I've been free. I've, gone through abuse, been abusive, addiction, all that stuff, man. All that outside stuff. Trying to return myself to those childlike qualities of that little girl. And it's funny because when I came up and saw her mom and obviously her brother, I'm assuming, I was like, "Oh my God, your daughter's so sweet." She just said, "Excuse me, mister, I really like your hair." And it made my day. And the mom was like, at first she was a little taken back, and I get it, but that's all that stuff, right? All the outside affecting our insides. I don't know. I don't like to say, "Oh, I've grown so much in the past, blah, blah, blah." But, I notice it in my everyday affairs. People that I've dealt with for, 5 to 10 years, especially my clientele, my girl, they see the difference. And when I hear it from others, it makes me feel like I've accomplished something, And I'm not rich. I don't, I got this situation with my car, and now my daughter's car again, and it's just a money thing. I can't let it stress me out. And I gotta admit, it was a little bit on my mind. And sometimes when you stress about little stuff, even if it's medium stuff or expensive stuff, those aches and pains seem to come in, right? It seems like the world wants you weak so you make the wrong decisions. I tell you, man, the little girl made my day. She doesn't even know it. And that's the thing, right? Little kind words and gestures to strangers. We don't even understand the effect that has, right? The pebble in a puddle effect, right? The butterfly effect, they call it. Karma. Trying to get some of that youthful excitement about the world back into my head, I was just down at my garden checking it out, man, just amazed at, what's happening there. That, it was definitely a team effort. My girlfriend planted the seeds, and then when they grew, I put them in the ground, fertilized, turned the soil. I've been eating the food out of my garden for the last several days, and it feels good, man. It feels good. It feels like being a kid again. something exciting, something to be excited about when I wake up. I used to wake up with dread and regret. Not anymore. Hey, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I wake up in some aches and pains. Right? I am about to be 54. But, I'm content within my life. I'm content within myself. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about, who people are, who we really are, who we portray. And she asked me, like, well, do you know who you are? And it's more of a feeling than a word. But even that, I'm not, it's always changing, right? Those limitations are here until you reach them, and then your limitations are higher and higher, right? Or you understand that the only limitations you have are the ones we put on ourselves. We don't have that childlike exuberance about the world and fascination and curiosity and love and empathy for everything in it. We feel more apart with it when we're younger because we just came from whatever it is before and after this, whatever you believe in. I'm just saying, seems to be more of a connection in our youth and in our advanced age a lot of the time than in the middle when we're deceiving ourselves. And it's easy to do because the world is full of deception and obstacles and distractions. I don't know. Nobody said it to you today, man. Someone cares about you, for real. Let's greet all aspects of our life like that child. Contentment, everything's new and exciting. That's a little bit of a lesson I learned right now. And look at that. My back and hip don't hurt. I won't say it don't hurt, but it's like this when it was like this. Have a great day, everybody. Day 211. You mean a 211? Get at it, whatever getting at is for you. Talk to you later. Peace.